What's up, YouTube? Nope, that was too much. How are you guys tonight? Hope everyone is doing well. I swear at some point I'm going to be on time with my streams. It has been interesting. Let me know if you guys can hear some type of like buzz or humming. That's why I'm running a little bit late. Also, the colors are all over the place because I'm using the Rec 709, standard LUT on the Black Magic. I had a color grade on. I had it ready. It was beautiful. I loved it. It was nice and moody. Captured the Anson and Co. vibe. Nothing. Didn't work. So we may start off the first 15 minutes of the stream trying to figure out how to color grade in OBS. So I hope you guys are doing well tonight. We're here to talk about 3,000 subscribers and here to celebrate that. And we're going to celebrate it by figuring out why there's so many drop frames and my internet being crazy. Let me text the wife, see if we can all go on LTE. Little known fact, Anson is on Spectrum Internet, and we can't get anything other than Spectrum Internet. And if you've ever used Spectrum Internet, it's not the best. So there is that. I'm going to do a quick speed test, make sure everything is good there. This is basically probably how I spend the first 5 minutes, waiting for everybody to join and trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the stream. So let me do a quick speed test, see if it's the internet connection, if it's just OBS being weird. Okay, downloads are good. Downloads are really good. Now what's the uploads? Ooh. It's like 5 to 10 megs down, so or up. So that's fun. Cool. 10 megs up. That's pretty on par with what we usually get. For some reason, OBS is telling me it's freaking out. So, let me see. LTE question mark. Can you be on it? Cool. 3,000 subscribers. First and foremost, I want to say thank you all very much for contributing to that fact, for contributing to the fact that over last weekend, this channel hit 3,000 subscribers. If you had told me last year or 2 years ago that I was going to hit 3,000 subscribers, I would have said, you're freaking insane. There's no way that's happening. And so it's really awesome to see that. My friction arm on the Black Magic is in the way of seeing some data on the screen. So I didn't have a ton planned. I wanted to do some Q&A, and I have some questions I'm going to read off, but I really didn't have a ton planned. And so we're just going to chill for a little bit. We actually may try to make this image actually not look awful and do like a working, trying to figure out how to color grade in OBS without it being dumb, because currently I don't know what I look like. It honestly looks like I'm just like completely orange right now. So that being said, welcome. We're just going to hang out. I might get into some questions here in a little bit. I have some questions from Twitter, from Instagram, from YouTube. If you have questions, this is just going to be a chat time. If you have questions about YouTube and, what is it like to be, this place in my YouTube career, or what are some things to think of, let us know, let me know in the chat, and we'll definitely talk about it. I'll let some people trickle in. Nothing crazy. I was like, oh, what should we plan? What should we plan? What should we? I always like to bring a topic. And today, you know what? It's been a crazy week. So we're just going to chill, maybe figure out how to color grade OBS without it being weird and seeing if we can get this image not this way. So, that being said, let's actually go over. I'm going to go over to OBS. I'm actually going to open up the stream on my iPad so that I can see the chat while we work. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Let me actually send this to myself. The link for the stream. This is content if I've ever seen it. This is what happens when Anson says, let's chill, guys. There's no plan and it's chaos. But I love these streams because it's genuinely a time for us to hang out. And I don't get to do that often with my community of peeps. I'm never saying that again. But yeah, it may not be the greatest watch after the fact content, but it's happening. We're gonna make it happen. Okay. I am in the stream on my iPad. Let me give it a like. Cool. All right, so let me close out some windows, and we're gonna go over to OBS. No, over to DaVinci Resolve. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can open up OBS. I'm pretty sure the stream might take a tank after this. Just simply because my computer should be able to handle it. I don't know if my internet can handle it. So, make sure I'm in focus. There we go. It's good enough. Cool. All right, we're gonna open up a new project. New timeline. I'm gonna start sharing my screen here in just a minute. OBS color grade. Let's let that be the project. All right. Let's import some media. Actually, let me copy and paste the media over here. OBS color grade. Okay, I'm gonna actually switch over to the screen now. Let me know if you guys can see the screen. If you can't, we will make this happen. All right, we're gonna copy this over to OBS color grade. Do I quit? It's a little dark. I may actually grab another light here in just a second if I'm gonna run with that kind of darkness. But hell, that's better than what we have right now. Okay, so what we need to do, I believe, is make this a 512 by 512 timeline. Okay, and we're gonna import the original PNG for. So basically what happens with OBS is that the filter section of that Papa Red. What's up, Mark? Man, Mark, I haven't heard your digital voice in a long time. It's a weird way of saying that. I'm done. But Mark, we are trying to figure out why my OBS footage is not letting me grade it. So that's what we're doing right now. We may get into some questions here in a minute, but I should probably have put the display. Okay, let me actually, no, it's too late. We're not going to put me on the display. Mark, I'm right there with you, man. It has been a crazy couple weeks. It is insane. I kind of like took the week off this past week just because like after last weekend, I did a wedding last weekend. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera at this point because for all intents and purposes, like you guys can't see me, but I did a wedding this past weekend for a buddy of mine, and it almost killed me. I took the black magic, and let me tell you, my back was killing me for like the next 2 days. So I got my shoulder rig though. I'm excited. All right, so what we need to do for OBS is basically we're gonna color grade a normal clip like we would. So before the stream, I actually got this shot. Now this is a little bit dark, but again, I could probably grab another light to fill in the left side of my face. But for now, this is fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the grade here. Let me see. I don't have it available? No. So I'm going to grab still. And what I'm gonna do is, what you should do is color grade the clip. So take a test shot, color grade the clip how you want it. Go over, so if you're on a Mac, so I'm on a Mac, find the filter or LUT package that is in your OBS file or OBS application. So if you're on a Mac, just show content. I think it's like show content somewhere around resources and plugins, and then it gets into filters, and there's a LUTs folder. So that will give you a couple of different PNGs. It's basically like their built-in LUTs and filters. So grab the original PNG, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pop that into DaVinci Resolve, color grade the footage that you kind of did as a test sample, and then you can potentially, so you might already know this, but to basically like make this a preset in this project, you can just grab a still. You probably already know that if you're using DaVinci Resolve. But what I'm going to do is go over to the PNG there. One Cheap Eric, congrats on 3K. Thank you, man. It has been an exciting ride. It's real crazy how everything kind of just like snowballs. So super pumped. Hopefully that means that it won't be too long before we hit 10K. Eric, basically what we're doing here is we're doing a little bit of a working session because I want to get a better color grade on my stream, because currently this is what we're looking at. Let me switch back so you can see this for a hot second. This doesn't look great. This is the built-in film to Rec 709 LUT on the Blackmagic, and for my system right now is not great. So we're gonna try to get a color grade on to the Blackmagic footage. Yeah, so you can see very orange. All right, let's go back to not look at my ugly, very poorly graded mug. All right, so we're in OBS. I'm gonna pause for a second because Mark has, there's a program that can do something similar using Lightroom grades to convert into LUTs. I think I have that. It's like a random, just somebody random like put that out, that program where it converts the Lightroom edits that you do to like LUTs that you can use in video. That's actually how I started doing color grading, was that way. I don't know if it's the same program, but very similar. So, and then Mark also said, weddings are a lot, LOL. I've got one on the 19th and then 3 in October. I will say that's awesome that you're getting work again. Yes, it's probably very hectic, but I'm sure it's kind of a blessing in disguise, or a plus. There's pluses to it. Okay, so I basically just applied the quote unquote preset that I put there. I don't think it's actually, you haven't converted. I don't think it's a LUT at that point. I'm sure it's probably similar, or it is. I'm just gonna stop talking. But basically, I applied the grade from this original clip the one that I took as a sample, and applied it to that PNG. Now, in theory, this is where I stopped watching the video that I originally watched to make a grade for my GH5. In theory, you should be able to go and grab still. For that, right click on it and export. Oh, you know what? I think it is because I did just a display LUT. So let me see here. Let me go over to applications. I think I need to save it to application. It's not gonna let me go into that. So let me actually save it. I'm gonna cut over to myself for a second, so you guys aren't like seeing my whole file structure. All right, let me go over to my hard drive, dump it there, see if that works. All right. We are going to name this LUT. BMP, not BMOCC, BMPCC, LUT. All right, let's see what we get. We need it as a PNG. Please work. Please work. Okay. All right. Let's close out DaVinci Resolve. Let me go over here. Can I do this mid-stream? That would be dope if I can. Okay, here we go. If this doesn't work, I'm going to give up until the next stream, and my old man memory will probably still forget. Isn't it showing up? Okay, I had it. Will it not show up until I close the stream? It worked. It worked for a second. Okay, let me see. Nope. Oh God. Oh man. Oh, you know what? Here's why. Okay. I'm going to cut out for like 2 seconds. That's not what I needed. Oh, this is chaos. Boom. And... okay, that's way dark. Oh, and I'm way green. Oh God. I did not grade that very well. I'll be a little bit green. What was I doing with this grade? Okay, let me see if changing the exposure helps. Maybe. That looks slightly terrible. Okay. Eric, are you talking about where am I applying the LUT in OBS, or that may answer the question? Is I'm applying in OBS. Mark, my current set ISO is I have false color on. Is 400. So I would let me see. I don't think there's a way for me to show where I'm applying the LUT on the screen without giving you guys like the window within a window within a window look there. So, but basically, if you have a scene in OBS and it's a video capture, see, I can't even take this seriously. I'm green right now. There, if you click on the, if you right click on the video capture device, you can add filters. And basically, if you load in your LUT, you can actually. So I thought you had to load it into the actual folder for where OBS sees all the filters. You actually don't. I was trying to eliminate that scenario when it wasn't working, and so God, I keep on looking up. I need to change this. So let me actually do this. Let's turn this into a live OBS color grading tutorial and fix this green. I mean, it's stylistic, maybe. Mark, did you just text me? I don't even know where my phone is. Oh man, Mark, did you color grade this for me? Oh, wait. I think I have to have it as a PNG, not a cube, though. Because normally LUTs would be cubed, but I don't think OBS works with cube. Maybe I'm saying things I'm gonna regret making this stream stay on YouTube for eternity. Everybody watches this, and I lose all credibility. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Let's just see. Okay, I'm for this. All right, let's see if I can get this on here. So Mark, I'm gonna try this LUT. I'm gonna see what happens. I mean, it's got to be better than this. Yeah, 512 by 512. It has to be 512 by 512. Okay, yeah. So I don't think it'll work if it's a cube. I should just like let everybody just color grade the shot. Here's the. I can't, freaking can't. Oh, jeez, this is something. All right, everybody, take this flat image and just grade it and send it to me, and we'll see what happens. If you grade it, well, sure, that's where we are now. If you want to grade it, you have to do a 512 by 512 PNG with the grade. So take this shot and just grade it. And I'm probably gonna regret this. Oh, once you get used to the once you get used to the green, Eric. Yes, I think it doesn't look so bad. Once you get used to the green, I think what happened. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm looking. Okay, I gotta. This is sure. We'll go with it. Basically, this is. I'm working at changing up the scene for the videos in my finished videos, and this was a part of the testing for it. And so I think I think the grade I used was a like green, and I've been weirdly going after like green and teal. It's really weird. I've been digging it for some reason, like putting the shadows in green but the highlights in teal. It probably makes no sense, like as far as like actual like color grading science, but for some reason it looks good in some of my videos, and so I've been doing it. So I think this LUT is from that. So that's why it probably is. As a matter of fact, it probably is. All right, Eric, I was wondering if applying LUT in camera and then setting to appear on monitor would work better. Grading 1080p, yeah. So I did have that thought. I had that thought of if it can't handle the same color grading that maybe the codec for the video that's coming out of the camera can produce. So that may be why it's off a little bit. But I still have not looked into how to actually add a LUT to the Blackmagic. So I know it's there. I know it's possible. I've just not tried it yet. I am a sucker for punishment and much rather see everything in film and be pleasantly surprised when I get to edit and everything looks really awesome. I really need to do that. I really need to load in my standard LUT that I use for all of my videos. Good news. I'm having a little bit of a drink tonight because next week's video is already recorded. So I get to relax. I might work on some other projects after the stream, but I don't need to turn this room into a studio and then record my actual video for this week. It's already done, and I'm pumped. The first video with the new setup, and it's not like groundbreaking, but it's something different. So I'm excited for it. Oh man, and yeah, you know, when you get used to the green, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. Woot! Mark says, woot! I have some recording I need to do too. Oh man, the deep dive in Tony Dave's channel. He has a bunch of stuff about that. Oh, Tony Day. About. Yeah. I don't know who I was watching that was talking about the color grade, but he seemed to think that like it wasn't a huge difference grading in DaVinci and then exporting as a PNG and then putting it in OBS. But yeah, we'll see. I do need to put the LUT on. Mark, are you texting me again? No, somebody's texting me again. I do need to put the LUT on my Blackmagic. Yes. So that was fun. We're just gonna stay here for a minute and bask in my. I kind of dig it. It's not too bad. It's kind of like very vibey. It's something. I think the skin tones are right. We'll see. I will say something that I want to express to you all. A part of doing the upgrade to a different scene for the talking head for the videos is I had to put together this freaking light dome again. And I don't have a light dome that Eric likes the gray now. It's growing on me. But I don't have one of those I don't like a Leofus light dome. I would love to have a Leofus light dome. Maybe even an Aperture, but I like Leofus because they're pretty inexpensive. But you just like pop them in. I have the lantern style light dome from Leofus. That's what I normally use because it just disperses the light really evenly, really nice. But the way that the vibe of the new setup is I really want everything in the background to just like be dark, kind of like it is now, but maybe a little bit more dark. So basically, this is a very not user-friendly light dome. And if you've ever put together one of those light domes, I think I like broke my hand like twice. It was terrible. I hate the experience. And when I broke it down because I started using the lantern style light dome, I was like, I'm never using that again. I might as well even throw it away. And I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't because now I'm using it again. And so that's why the lighting may be a little bit different than what it was last week because I was using the lantern. But all that to say, I'm regretfully using a light dome again. And I got to where I felt like I was too cool for school using a light dome because it's not even light. It's what YouTubers use, and I want to be cinematic and filmic, and so I need some evenly, distributed light. Unfortunately for the scene, it really helps to have a honeycomb on top of my light, or a light dome with a honeycomb on it. And so now I have that. So I don't know why you guys need to know that, but it's a thing. I have a disdain for non-user-friendly light domes. Mark, you were asking, are you in Rec 709 or log? I am in log. So that's, if I go to Rec 709, yeah, that's even better. It's not really a Rec 709. It's just a LUT for Rec 709. But what I was in, so like this is, I keep on hitting the wrong button. So this is what it would look like if I did not put the LUT on there. So this is my log profile or the film profile on Blackmagic. So, All right, so Eric was saying, I think Eric said a couple things. Let me see. Grow on me. We're all in the club. I love that. Rex 709. I have a light dome. It's not 100%. Not 100%. I rather use a reflector when I can, to be honest. So Eric was mentioning he shares my potential frustrations with light domes. Honestly, they're good at they're good in this scenario where especially if I can put a honeycomb on it, because that's one thing that I didn't like. So a couple of things I did do is I went and started using a umbrella and basically like bouncing the light, and that worked. And that actually is a really good light. It was just like a newer umbrella, cheap umbrella. I don't know why I said it that way, but cheap umbrella. And so I used that. But then I switched to the lantern because Pergear sent it over to me to review for Amazon, and see what I thought. And it was really awesome. And I got a lot of compliments on how evenly, the light was spread out. And I'll use that for like, I did a scene when I was, if you watch a couple of videos ago, I did a scene where my wife is sewing, and she's actually sewing. She's really awesome. Seamstress, I think that's what they're called. But basically, that was all with the light, the lantern style light dome. And so, I've had that, and then now I'm back at this freaking light dome with honeycomb on it. Eric says, I'd rather use a reflector when I can be honest, or when I can, if I'm honest, or TBH. When you switch grades, it looked red. Then my eyes adjusted. So I will say, and I don't know if it's just how I'm using the black magic or if it's my black magic, but whenever I shoot anything, everything is slightly red. And so I don't know if that plays a part into it. And it's definitely not playing a part in this grade because I actually took that into account when I graded it. But that's just a side note. I get a red tint when I film on my black magic. Again, maybe my black magic. I'm not entirely sure. So there is that. Oh God! All right, Mark sent me a grade. Let's see what we got. Get in focus, Anson. I'm currently using OBS as a monitor, so get the eyes, and there we go. Maybe the beard in focus too. We'll go there. All right. Let's see here. All right, Mark. I'm excited. All right, so we got the PNG. Let me just put that on my desktop. Mark, it's not a good sign when the text that you send along with the PNG is a devil with horns. It's kind of scary. All right, we'll see what we got. Are we going to have like a camera conspiracies a lot going on here where he's like all aliens? All right, let's see. No, Anson, wrong button again. All right, so we're going to go back to, I'm going to call this Mark Slut. If I can spell today, jeez. I'm just going to put Mark because I can't spell. Desktop. Where's the PNG? Why is the Mark, it's a JPEG. I can't use a JPEG. Wait, did you send me a PNG and a JPEG? Mark, so it says it's a JPEG. Maybe I need to save that. Hang on. I don't know. Maybe it's the way the iMessage is working. All right, you know what? Yeah, Mark. It's a JPEG now. I think it might be iMessage. I'm trying to think of a way for you to send. Can iMessage can send PNGs? That's dumb. All right. Can I just like convert this? I think I can. Let's try it. This is This is what happens when Anson hits 3,000 subscribers is the stream just goes off the rails. Okay, let's try this. Nope, I can't. It won't let me. Okay, Mark is going to send an iCloud link. All right, go back to... All right, so the new game is figuring out what grade this reminds you of. I'm thinking like... It's some moody movie that I probably... It's like a... You know, in this... I'm seeing like, not Dark Knight, but some Chris Nolan movie. Not to put me on the same scale as actual colorist, but it's pretty something. This is definitely a quality stream, Eric. This is one for the books. I'll tell you that right now. So, that being said, it is the Joker. That's what I'm seeing out of that. Because the Joker was super green. It was because it was. I think they were. It was like a green and orange. At first, I thought it was like, yeah. It was very teal and orange heavy, but there was a lot of green, and I think it's one thing that it is. You know what? I wonder if the original video that I did this with, if when I graded it, I didn't have this white wall because I had the black wall here. And so I didn't see that would make my highlights just super green like this. So, interesting. Yeah, I dig it. We're moving on. Eric, Mark, send me the PNG. I want that. This is be my new... if I don't have anything planned for the stream and I want to stream, I'm going to let everybody color grade my footage and see what happens. Okay. Oh my God, Eric. The Kevin James spoof videos are like low-key my favorite videos on YouTube right now. The Joker one, hilarious. Hilarious. The He Is a Legend one. I Am Legend. No, He Is a Legend is a hardcore band. The I Am Legend one, also very funny. So very, very, very entertaining. If you're just joining the stream, we're just hanging out. We may get some questions here in a little bit. Who knows? Mark is currently trying to color grade my shot to potentially let me look even cooler than I look right now, being so moody and so characteristic of just cinema. Just cinema. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, Mark, I got a link. All right, let's open this PNG. Okay, cool. All right, where can I save this to? Save. What? No, stop. Okay, give it 1 second. You're probably gonna see a drop in frames because my computer is trying to do a lot. All right, so Eric said I haven't seen the Braveheart one. So for those trying to figure out what me and Eric are talking about, if you haven't figured out by now, Kevin James is making these like spoof videos of being a sound guy on some popular movies. He's done The Joker. He's done apparently Braveheart. I haven't seen that one yet, but I Am Legend. There's a bunch of other ones he's done, and they are hilarious. I highly recommend to go check them out if you're looking for just a good laugh and a good old time. All right. Okay. Yes, I want to replace that. Okay. Let's see what we got. Marky, now that you took so long to give me the PNG, you might as well send me the other one that you got too. Because that's got to happen. That's got to happen. All right, filters. Let's make this one desktop. I'm scared. All right, I'm going to take off the LUT. not doing anything. Oh no. Mark, the grade's not doing anything. The PNG's not doing anything. Nope. Nope, didn't want that. Did you make it a 512 by 512? I'm trying to think what else I did that I did differently. Project needs to be 512 by 512. Export. Make sure it's not a display LUT. For some reason that didn't work last time. For some reason it's not working. You really sure you want the other one? Mark, I really want the other one. I want the other LUT that you're going to send over. Maybe you'll break OBS. We'll see. All right, so I use the one from OBS. Why is it not working? All right, let me try using something different. All right. I'm gonna go back to my Joker LUT here for a second. And then we're gonna go and try to figure out why this PNG is not working. Telling you what, man. Eventually, we're gonna get to some questions. It'll be like the last 10 or so minutes. There were a couple questions I want to get after, for all seriousness. But we're having fun, so let's make the best of this. I probably just peaked the audio. All right. All right. So if I export. All right, let me try saving it in the same folder that I did before. Maybe it has something to do with where that shouldn't make sense, but we're gonna try it. Meanwhile, okay, what? Okay, there we go. Assets, live stream. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's try this one more time. If not, okay, let me just add another LUT. Browse. We are going to go to my folder. I love how off the rails the stream got. No, it's still not working. Why is it not working? That doesn't make any sense. All right, I'm gonna figure out what this process would look like, and we're gonna have to come back to it, man. But Mark, seriously, send me the other one, and we'll just start the stream off next time with that. Oh man, this was fun. I've had fun. I know this is not what I planned at all, which is fine. I was just I had all intentions. I was like, you know what? Let's reminisce. Let's go back and watch Anson's first vlog and go down memory lane. I didn't load it up. Yep. So, I did. What's up, man? I'm late to the game. What's going on? The game now is to take here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you the goal for the stream now, because Anson decided to make a really characteristic LUT here, is to take this log footage, maybe do a screenshot, and then make a LUT out of it and see if I can apply it in OBS. It has not been successful so far, but it's a thing. So, so that's where we are. We've literally accomplished nothing in this stream except for just having a good time and cheers. That's what we're here for. Also, do you guys like my my Yeti? No, Bigfoot whiskey glass. It's very dirty. We need different detergent. So, Um, yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't have a video to do tonight. I've already done it, so we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer than 9 o'clock, especially since I got started late. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're hanging out, just chatting, having a good time, talking about Kevin James and his just resurgence of his career through YouTube parody videos because they're hilarious, and I love it. Uh, so yeah, we're just chilling. I just hit the microphone. The other thing I wanted to give a shout out. If you guys have, are you in PNW? Yeti glasses are all over here. I'm not in PNW. I am in North Carolina, and I think we got these off Etsy. I'm not entirely sure. Probably did. That's We probably did. I'm not entirely sure though. Hobbyist, thank you, thank you, thank you. 3K has been cool. It's been pretty dope. I'm ready for. It's been a crazy, like, 3K's been weird. Like, it's okay. Everything says they're fine, but are we fine? Are we back? I think we're back. I can't tell. We're back, motherfuckers. Okay, sorry, family friendly channel. Oh man. Oh geez. Great time. Uh okay. I don't remember what we were talking about, but we're gonna be here again. Mark sent over some LUTs, and I really want to try them, but I also don't want to piss off OBS. Uh, so I feel like what happened? Dear God, is it breaking up again? Oh man, I'm gonna fire Spectrum for real. Um, all right, if you have just now joined the stream, basically everything that I said the stream was going to be has been a lie. Uh, we didn't really get a ton of questions in. I may hang out here for a minute or two to answer some questions, but we've really just had fun. And you know what? Normally with this type of stuff, I'm like, I'm just going to delete this off YouTube. I'm not, because I thought this was probably one of the more entertaining streams I've done. Why do I keep on talking to myself in the third person? But regardless, you know what? No, I'm gonna test it out. Mark, I'm gonna test out the LUTs. And if I can get them to work, we're just going to make it. I'm gonna figure out how to make it work, and then we're gonna make it its own stream. Just like color grade everything. You know what? Here, I'm gonna do this. What we're gonna do on our next stream, we're gonna take a couple minutes, if I can figure it out. And if you are interested, I want you to screenshot this image and color grade it. Oh, that's a mic. And color grade it. And if I can get it to work, we're going to see if we can, you know what, maybe I won't do it all live. Maybe I'll like upload them and make sure they work, and then we'll roll through them. So if you're interested, if you're in the stream, I'm going to give you potentially like some benefit from the stream, and that is to get creative with some LUTs and send them over to hello@ansonandco.com. Nope. Yes. hello@ansonandco.com. Send them over my way, and we're going to just roll through them on the next stream. We'll start off this crazy train the way that we left it. So, but in all honesty, thank you guys very much for 3,000. That has been, it's just a great honor, a great pleasure. I did get a couple questions of, what's next? What's some goals? As far as subs, the goals, there will always be goals. Obviously the next goal is 5K, and then but let's be real. When I hit 4K, I'll probably get excited. But 5K, 10K, those are the immediate goals. The goal for me is just to get better at making content for you guys. In all seriousness, like trying to change up some things, follow back up with some of the more popular videos over the last year and do follow-up videos on them. That's why you got a comparison between the Per Gear 25 millimeter and the 7 Artisans 25 millimeter. That was all based off of things I felt like you guys enjoyed, and so that's some of the things coming up. Trying to change up the scenes. It's been a fun time in the stream, as well as over the last 3 years. And Jason has been here for a long time, since like subscriber number 125, and not even then. I think you were under 100, or when you subscribed to me, I was under 100. So been along for the ride. So it's been really awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you for just supporting the channel. And it's a lot of fun to do this. Sometimes it's a lot of work. And to see you guys, potentially appreciate that work by subscribing, but also, just showing up to random live streams like this where we try to break OBS. So I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, for real. It's so much fun hanging out with you guys. And honestly, that's what I see these streams as being. Is I like to make a plan. I like to bring a topic, but at the end of the day, like, if we're just having fun, that's what's more important to me. I feel like these streams are not for people searching for algorithm heavy videos. It's for me to hang out with my community. And so this has been an accomplishment of that. So I thank Eric, I thank Mark for, early on getting in here and chatting it up, and Jason for joining, and Hobbyist for joining, and everybody. And even if you're not chatting, joining in general. So thank you guys very much. I'm going to go and try to figure out why Spectrum hates me, and have a night to relax. I will say this. I'll take a second to say this. I put out a video of talking about knowing when to take time off, and that has been something that I have struggled with recently. Of anytime I have downtime, feeling like I need to work, and I need to keep grinding. And there is a part of our lives that is grind mode, but make sure you treat yourself well. Make sure you take time for yourself. Take a break. Have a drink. Go play some video games. Do your thing. I love unwinding with some GTA Online and just driving around Los Santos like I'm a madman. So that's my biggest encouragement for you guys, is just, we're all busy. We all got chaotic, crazy things to do. So take time for yourself. Treat yourself right. I'm going to head out of here. Again, thank you guys for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Be safe. Stay safe. Be happy. Support each other. Wash them hands. And I'll see you here next time. Peace. Oh, yeah, hotkeys aren't working. Yeah, this stream is chaos. I love it.